Okay, so if you have your textbooks with you, please turn to page 12 in your textbook. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about composite functions. Okay, we're going to be talking about composite functions. The word composite, the word composite, dalam bahasa Melayu, it means gubahan. Okay, basically what we're doing is, if you have one function and you have another function, what if I combine both the functions together? Okay, so that's what we have, a composite function. So for example, if you have the first function, okay, the first function is fx sebagai contoh, okay, and then I have a second function, okay, which is gx. So there are two possible composite functions yang saya mungkin boleh hasilkan. Ada dua jenis fungsi gubahan yang mungkin saya dapat hasilkan, okay. Either I make x as the object, okay, and gx as the image. Okay, that's situation number one. Situation number two is if I make fx image and gx the object. Okay, so there are two situations now where we can composite two functions. Either you put fx as the image or gx as the image. Okay, depending on which one you want, which one the question wants. So say for example, I'm changing this to red color. Okay, so let's say fx is the object, okay, and gx is the image. Now if you remember from our class previously, any function okay, any function I said this before many times, dalam kurungan ini is the object. Oh no. Hold on. Okay, so dalam kurungan itu is the object. Manakala the whole thing, okay, lepas kamu masukkan objek ke dalam kurungan itu, the whole thing over here, this is the image. Okay, this is the image. So let's think about this. So now let's say in this first case okay, dalam case yang pertama ini, fx is the object. So that means I put fx into the kurungan. Okay, so I put fx over here. Okay, I'm going to put fx inside here. Okay, and my image is the g of the object. Okay, since I want this. Oh, sorry. Hold on now. Yeah, everything depends on how fast my Wi-Fi can send my this. Okay, so this is the fx. I put the fx inside the object. Okay, and since my g is the image, so I put the g out here. Okay, so this is gx. Okay, I repeat, this is gx, g object. Okay, so this is what we call this is the first composite function which is gfx. Saya boleh tulis macam ni atau saya boleh tulis cara yang dikasih pecahkan so that I know which is the object. Okay, this is a bit complicated. It's new. Okay, it's new. So please pay attention. Okay, pay attention very closely because this is new and it takes a little bit of time to get used to. Saya faham. Okay, dia bukan sekelip mata je kau faham. Okay, but some of you maybe kamu sekelip mata kau faham can. Okay, but this one is like whoa. Okay, you really have to relax your mind Okay, just fikir sangat simple. Okay, dalam kurungan mesti object. The whole thing is actually an image. Okay, so let's do it for the green color now. Now, for my green color, my object is gx. Okay, so I'm going to put gx in the bracket since that's the object. So gx over here. Okay, and the image is the f of the object. So, sorry, so that means this will be fgx. Okay, so kalau saya gabungkan dia sama-sama, I will get fg. Okay, what I want you to understand from here is that bentuk ini sebenarnya boleh ditulis dalam bentuk ini. Okay, that is the first thing that I want you to understand. Okay, you can take out the object so that you can see very clearly that that is the object. Okay, so let's do one example. Okay, So let's say I have an example over here. So let's say the first one I have is fx equals to x plus 2. Okay, and I have gx is x squared. So I have two different functions. Okay, fx equals to x plus 2 and gx equals to x squared. Okay, I want to give you a little bit of heads up. Please be ready. I'm going to call your name, and when I call your name, I want you to answer the question that I'm asking. Okay, if you don't know, okay, please say that you don't. Just give it a try. Okay, if you really don't know, then you just tell me that you don't know. But I hope that you can give it a try. Okay, so the first composite function I want you to give me is fgx. Okay, so this composite function fgx, okay, tell me what is the object. I'm going to start with Nor Eva. So last time we called Nor Eva kan, terus ada drama besar. So Eva, can you tell me, in this composite function, what is the object? Sorry, it's Eva. Eva, are you there? Oh, okay. Can you tell me what is the object? Which function is the object? F or G? Blink, blink, blink. Okay, very good. Is G, because G yang di dalam. Okay, so the one that is outside, remember I taught you just now, whatever that is inside, okay, is the object. The one that is paling luar, okay, paling luar di sini, okay, is the image. So, okay, good job. So, if I'm going to split this up, saya kasih beginilah. Okay, then I know that this is my object. Okay, so dia punya urutan sangat penting. Okay, be very careful with this. Okay, dia punya urutan sangat penting. So, once you know that gx is the object, okay, let's put gx inside the object. So what is gx? Gx is x squared. So I'm going to write this as f, okay, and then I'm going to change the kurungan. Oh, sorry, I should change the kurungan like this. Okay, so what is gx? Gx is x squared. Okay, I substitute the gx masuk di dalam sini. Okay, so far so good? Okay, so now let's look at the function. The function of f. So fx is x plus 2. And as I said previously, if this is the object must masuk di sini. Right? So since now my object is x squared, so what is my image going to be? How would I substitute this fx inside this image over here? Anybody? Now my object is x squared. So what should I do with this equation?
Expand.
Okay, Fikri cakap times. Sorry, who said that just now? Siapa yang cakap tadi tu?
Saya. Expand.
Sorry. Extend. Expand.
Expand.
Sorry, what do you say?
Extend.
Extend macam mana?
Expand.
Expand, kembangkan.
Yeah.
Sorry, who is? Siapa ini ya?
Liana.
I don't know who is. Oh, hi Liana. Okay, no, not really expand. Remember, whatever that goes, oh, okay, fxx. No, you can't do that. Okay, so this is ini, okay, so I understand. So ini yang selalu menjadikan dia very complicated. Okay, we cannot think, kita tidak boleh fikir bahawa ini f ini darab dengan x tau. Ini lain cerita. Okay, this is a very new concept. Ini bukan, oh, okay, saya darab f dengan x terus saya dapat fx macam tu. Tidak, nothing. F is just a function. Okay, so we cannot think in terms of, kita kasih expand lah. Okay, so Actually, what you need to really recognize is if there is a function, I'm going to say this a lot of times, okay? If there is a function bahkan, inside the kurungan with the function, this thing is the object, okay? And the whole thing is the image. So, which means that fx is, let's say is x plus 2. What is important for you to recognize, okay, is this x is the object. And this is also the object. But, the whole thing here is the image. And the whole thing here is also the image. Okay? Yeah, it's very new. Okay, so dia bukan main expand tau. Okay, is what we are doing is we are putting the object into all the images. Kita memasukkan objek ke dalam semua image. Kalau objek itu adalah X, kita pastikan bahawa semua image ada X. Kalau objek itu adalah X squared, kita pastikan semua image itu ada X squared. So, since the object now is X squared, kalau saya masukkan X squared di dalam sini, I will get X squared plus 2. Habis. Okay, I'm just taking the object and I'm putting it into the image and making sure that I have both the images. Okay, I know it's new. We have to really do this as I'm doing it as slow as I can. Okay, but it takes some time for us to understand this properly. Okay, saya faham. Okay, let's try the terbalik. Let's say I want a GFX. Macam ni. Okay, so can anybody tell me now what is my object? In this
fx.
composite function? Very good. Okay, my object now is fx. So this is my object. Okay, so notice the object can also be a function. The object can be anything. Okay, as long as we understand that, okay, kalau kita masukkan objek ke dalam image ini, di sebelahnya kita mesti masukkan objek yang sama ke dalam image tersebut. Okay, so let me rewrite this so that you can see clearly. This is G, and then my object now is fx. Okay, now let's take a look at this. Now this is my function. My function is G. Okay. So as I said before, kita mau masukkan objek ke dalam image. So if my object is gfx, I will get, let me put fx in gx plus 2. Sebab saya masukkan fx ke dalam sini. So, if my object originally is x here, and I put in x over here, kalau saya ubah saya punya objek menjadi x plus 2, apa yang saya akan dapat? I will get x plus 2, the whole thing, squared. Sebab gx adalah x squared. Sini objek, sini pun objek. Kalau saya ubah objek menjadi gx plus 2, ini akan jadi x plus 2 kesemuanya squared. And then di sini baru kamu boleh expand. Okay, which will get x squared plus 4x plus 4. Okay, so the idea behind composite functions, and this is a difficult idea, I understand. Okay, this is a difficult idea. The idea behind composite functions is to put the object into the image and to make sure on the other side, objek yang sama kita masukkan ke dalam keseluruhan image tersebut. Okay, I know, it's new. Okay, it's pretty new lah. Okay, now what if I use the same function. Okay, fx is x plus 2 and gx is x squared. I use the same function, okay, except that now I do fx. Saya kasih gubahkan begini. Okay, a bit weird looking lah, kan, fx, kan, but it's okay. Think of the same principle. What is the object in this composite function? Anybody? In this composite function, what is the object?
F.
Okay, very good. So fx is the object. Okay, so we will get f. I'm going to split it lah, fx macam ni. Okay, very good. So Fikri sudah cakap. Now we substitute the fx as x plus 2. Macam ni. Okay. Now, again, in this situation, what is my object? My object is x plus 2 bahkan. Okay, so think about this. Our original function is fx equals to x plus 2. This is the object, this is the object. Mesti di tempat yang sama. Sekarang saya ubah sudah. Saya punya objek pergi x plus 2. So when I substitute the object into the same place, I will get x plus 2, this is the object, plus 2, because it's in the original function. So I will simplify this and I'll get x plus 4. Siap. Okay. Maybe it will help if I did it in color lah. Okay. Yeah, begini. So over here will be x plus 2. Perhatikan. Okay, I want you to perhatikan bahawa ini dan ini adalah benda yang sama ini. Okay, cuma yang saya ubah adalah warna merah. Benda yang di dalam kurungan is warna merah. Itu yang mesti berubah. So let's say okay, ini saya main-main sikit lah. Let's say I give you F, let's pick one name now. Okay, F Liana. Kan? Okay, F Liana will be equals to Liana plus 2. Oh, actually sini saya patut merah lah kan. Liana. Kan? Whatever that goes into this kurungan must come back in the same design. Itu plus 2 kan tetap kekal itu. That won't change. So let's say if I say, okay, bagi saya F, my name lah, F Marcus. Then we take a look at the function of F. So kita mau the function of F. So F object equals to object plus 2. So F Marcus equals to Marcus plus 2. Okay, whatever is in the kurungan, okay, must translate into this one. So if I do F x plus 2, sorry, okay, same concept. Ini semua ni same concept. F Liana is Liana plus 2. F Marcus is Marcus plus 2. F x plus 2 is x plus 2 plus 2. Kau tengok ni, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. Ini tidak berubah ini. No matter what you do to the object, okay, the function doesn't change. Only the object in the function changes. Okay, I wish I can see your faces now lah, because I don't know whether you are like, atau you know, like oh, okay, because some people at this point they'll be like, oh begitu pula, and some people will be like, apa bani saya cakap ni macam bahasa asing. Okay, I know it sounds a bit foreign, but yeah, okay, so good. Macam faham sudah sikit-sikit. Okay, saya harap ini akan lebih kamu fahami kalau kamu banyak buat latihan. Okay, there is no way, I cannot think of any other way. Because saya boleh jelaskan 1001 kali tau. But you have to practice and try it out yourself. Okay, even if one question takes you 1 hour to do, okay, it's better than doing no questions at all. Okay, alright. So let me, sorry, saya padam semua ni So all this, ini benda ni sebab saya padam. Okay, so let's do another composite function. Let's say I want to do, ggx. Okay, saya mau composite ini. Okay, ggx, okay, as I said before, I can split up the behind function as the object. So, begini, gx. Okay, you know what? I'm going to change this to red color so that we all can see. Okay, gx. Okay, so the first thing we do is we substitute the gx first lah. Okay, so what we will get is, we will get g, apa gx? Gx adalah x squared. Okay, from here. Okay, same thing guys. Okay, g and then sorry. Okay. So as I said before, G object equals to the object squared. So now my object is x squared. Okay, walaupun dia sudah squared sedia, okay, my object must not change when I put inside the image. So it will be, sorry, x squared, and then saya kasih square lagi balik. Okay, sebab objek saya sekarang adalah x squared. So it'll be x squared squared. X squared squared is no problem for us. Okay, it's actually just x to the power of 4. Okay? So yeah, I know this is like, oh, kenapa macam tu. Okay, don't worry about this. Okay, we'll take it slow and steady. We'll try to do it as best as we can. So gx is x squared squared. Okay, we square it 2 times. Okay, so right now what I'm going to give to you is I'm going to give you you know what? Okay. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 functions. I want you to try it on your own first. Okay, I give you maybe about 10 minutes to do this, and then we'll try and discuss this. Okay, so example 2. So let's say my first function is fx equals to 5x plus 6. Okay, and gx equals to 2x minus 1. Okay, same thing, fine for me. What is fx? Oh no, fgx. B, what is gfx? C, what is f squared x? And D, what is g squared x? Okay, just to tell you all that f squared x it means ffx lah begini. Okay, saya kasih 2 kali to f. G squared x will be ggx. Same meaning. Okay. So yeah. Okay, try to do this first on your own. I give you about maybe sampai 8.50. Cuba kamu jawab ini dulu sendiri, and then after that I will call a few of you to give me your answers. Okay, let me just... So, satukan ni warna lah supaya kamu senang nampak. Okay. Give it a try, everyone. All right. Well, let's take a look and see lah. Okay, so first question is I'm going to change this color, gx. Okay, so gx is now my object. Okay, so this is very important. Gx is now my object. Okay, so what do I do with the object? Saya ganti masuk di dalam dahulu. Okay, saya kasih tinggal lah itu f. Okay, and then I put the gx inside. What's my gx? 2x minus 1. 2x minus 1. Okay, then we take a look at the f function. Okay, so the f function is f merah sama dengan 5 merah tambah 6. So now my merah is 2x minus 1. So what do? I put the merah into the merah on the other side. Okay, so my 5 and then the plus 6 kekal bahkan. Yang merah saja saya ubah. So this will be 2x minus 1. Okay, then after that, okay, sampai di sini kan, then this is normal maths lah. Ini kau boleh darab masuk. So I'll get 10x minus 5 plus 6. Okay, and I will get 10x plus 1. This is my final answer. So whoever that answered this is correct. Okay. So the most important thing, actually, the most important thing is dari sini sampai sini lah. If you can make the jump from here to here, okay, then that's very good already. That's a very big step. Okay, so that's the important thing. Masukkan, you know, it helps sometimes to use colors lah. Kalau dia membantu, gunakan warna to help you. But of course, masa exam, you cannot use like, you can use blue and black lah, but you cannot use like pink color, purple color pen, jangan lah. Okay, blue and black. If it helps, use blue and black. Okay. Yang penting kamu tahu, di dalam kurungan is always the object. Okay, soalan B. G f x. Okay, so I'm going to write G di luar dan saya tulis objek saya sebagai fx di dalam. Okay, so same thing. What is the first step you do? You replace the function inside the red color. So equals to G. What is my function? My function is 5x plus 6. Okay. Dan lepas itu kita tengok fungsi G, because the function that I want to do now is G. So G merah equals to 2 merah minus 1. So now my merah is 5x plus 6. Yang bukan merah itu kekal. Okay, repeat yang bukan merah itu saya kekalkan. So 2 and then the minus 1 saya kekalkan. Yang saya ubah adalah yang merah. 5x plus 6. Okay. Then after that, what happens is, saya darab masuklah, ini biasalah, algebra biasa, 10x plus 12 minus 1, I'll get 10x plus 11. Done. Okay, so, sorry, I can't read your chats now, but I'm showing you this. Okay, 10x plus 11. So this is the, this is the basics of this . Okay, kasih masuk. Tapi gunakan warna if it helps you, use the colors to help you. Okay, now let's try the third one. The third one is f squared x kan. Okay, ini adalah f, and then I'm going to change this to red color fx. Okay, since now my object is fx. Okay, then what is the first step you do? Put in the function in the object. Okay, what is the function? 5x plus 6. So f, okay, sorry. So, saya tukar warna merah, 5x plus 6. Okay. Then, what is the next step? We put the merah in the merah. Merah is x bahkan. Okay, so this will be 5 plus 6. Apa-apa yang bukan merah, kekal, same. Yang merah kita masukkan ke dalam merah, 5x plus 6. After that, what happens over here is simple algebra. 5 darab 5x, 5 darab 6. So I'll get 25x plus 30 plus 6, which will give me 25x plus 36. Okay, sini sampai sini kan, ini sepatutnya tiada masalah for all of you. Yang saya punya fokus utama is sini sampai sini. Ini yang mesti kita, oh my goodness, kita mesti kuasai ini perkara. Okay, because you're going to get like more complicated functions after this Okay, so saya mau kamu biasakan diri dahulu. Okay, D. D is G squared X, which is actually GX bahkan. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. Put the GX as the red color now. Okay, then the first step we do is masukkan GX. So I will get G. Okay, what is my GX? GX is 2x minus 1. Okay, so the whole thing now is object 2x minus 1. Okay, then we look at the function of G. Function of G merah equals to 2 merah minus 1. Okay, so the 2 and the minus 1 kekal. Yang berubah adalah merah. So, saya rasa macam macam broken CD player. Balik-balik saya cakap benda yang sama. Okay, 2x minus 1. So what you will get is 2 times 2x, 2 times minus 1 will be 4x minus 2 minus 1. So I get 4x minus 3, which is my final answer. Okay? So yeah, it takes a bit of getting used to. Okay, kita memang mau biasakan diri dengan inilah. Okay, so don't worry about this. Maybe the first few days kan kamu tidak dapat buat, but I hope that during this Chinese New Year, okay, you don't give up. Okay, answer as many questions as you can. Kerja yang saya bagi untuk homework memang hanya untuk memenuhi syarat sahaja. I hope that kamu boleh jawab soalan melebihi homework kamu. Okay, because that's the important thing to do lah. Okay. All right. One last example, and then I will let you go. So let's say, if you can take a look at page 15. Okay. I'm just going to answer maybe, yeah, you know what? I'm going to answer only one, but I just want to show you this lah. Okay. So fx is x minus 1. So dia punya soalan kan dia bagi begini, makan f dot dot x anak panah x minus 1. Okay. So this thing and this thing is the same thing. Okay, cuma lain cara menulis saja. Okay, so jangan kencang lah. Doesn't matter you see this dot dot kan, kau tulis ya macam kita biasa. Just write it as we would write it. Okay, pakai f kurungan x, yada yada yada. Okay, and the other one is gx is x squared minus 3x plus 4. So the first example is fg2. Okay, I'm just going to do this example. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do GF lah. I think GF is better. Okay, GF1. Apa ini? Okay, GF1. Okay. Now, before you do anything with the number, okay, this is a very important rule. Before you put the number in, find the composite function first. Cari dulu fungsi gubahannya. Okay, don't immediately jump the one in there lah. Okay, it's not a good idea to do that. So, sebelum kamu cari GF1, kamu cari dulu GFX. Cari dulu ini. Okay? Now, since I got no time to wrap off everything, I'm just going to write this. This is red, this is red, this is red, this is red, and this is red. Okay? And so this one, what I will get is, I will get GFX. Okay? Red color. So, same thing that we did just now. The first thing we did is substitute the function first. Kekalkan G di luar. What's the function? The function is x minus 1. Okay, tutup kedai. Okay, now we look into the GA function. Tengok di mana merah dan di mana merah. Okay, be very careful. Yang bukan merah, kekalkan. Yang merah saja yang berubah. Sorry, yang saya garis merah lah. Okay, saya tidak masa mau ubah. Okay, so let's think about this. So, merah, x minus 1. Okay, yang squared itu adalah squared. Okay, but of course, since this is a function, you have to kurungkan the whole thing lah. Okay, minus 3. Okay, sekali lagi, tukar yang merah, x minus 1. Okay, dan yang selebihnya plus 4. Okay, you know what? I think I should help you to do this lah. Okay, this is x, this is x, this is x. Okay, so mana-mana yang merah kita kena ubah mengikut kita punya objek baru. Okay, so sampai di sini, this is a simple one lah. Kamu expand macam biasa. So you will, kalau kau ikut textbook kan, you will finally get x squared minus 5x plus 8. Tapi soalan bukan minta GFX lah, dia minta GF1. Okay, so GFX is x squared minus 5x plus 8. So, kalau GF1, okay, kita substitute the number 1. Okay, so I get 1 squared minus 5 times 1 plus 8, which will give me the answer 4. Ini adalah kerja daripada our previous lesson. Kita kasih masukkan objek ke dalam image. Okay, kita masukkan nombor lah kalau 1, 1. But now since we're talking about composite functions, the rule is this lah. Bila kamu mau masukkan nombor, make sure that you have found the composite function first. Itu langkah pertama. Baru kamu boleh masukkan nombor. Jangan masukkan nombor awal-awal. Okay? That's the important thing. Okay, one last one. Soalan B, dia cakap, the values of x when fgx equals to 7. Okay, so daripada example A, dia sudah bagilah, okay, dia sudah bagi kamu bahawa fgx equals to x squared minus 3x plus 3. Okay, now let's recap all this. Objek kita adalah x. This whole thing is the image. Dan juga ini adalah kita punya image akhir. So basically what they are telling you is that kalau fgx sama dengan 7 dan fgx adalah x squared minus 3x plus 3, means that x squared minus 3x plus 3 sama dengan 7. Sebab dua-dua adalah FGX. Okay, and then what do we do here? We x squared minus 3x plus 3 minus 7 equals to 0. And you will get x squared minus 3x minus 4 equals to 0. Okay, and if you remember this work from your maths, either in form 4 or in form 2, okay, you factorize and you get x plus 1, and then x minus 4 equals to 0. So you get the answer x equals to negative 1 and x equals to 4.